Hey, what's up, fellas? How we doing, man? Antonelli here. Today we're going to look at Albert Pujols. Saw a video online of him talking about the swing. Also have his swing over here that we're going to look at a little bit. The reason I wanted to do this was working with a player a few days ago, and this happens often, but I was talking about some different things with the player, and he was a younger guy. He's probably, I don't know, he's probably 12, 13 years old. And I said something, and his response was, "Well, obviously, I'm going to listen to you. You played in the major leagues." And when he said that, I said, "No, you shouldn't listen to me because I played in the major leagues, or because I played professional baseball or college baseball, whatever." For me, that has nothing to do with it when it comes to coaches and listening to people. Listen, I've been around people that have played at a super high level that are amazing hitters, and they don't always have the greatest knowledge with how the swing works. I've played with and I've had coaches that didn't play at a very high level, and they're some of the smartest baseball people I've been around, and their knowledge of the swing is incredible. And so for me, it doesn't really matter what level you play at. You shouldn't listen to someone just because they played at a high level. Just because they were a great player doesn't mean they're a great coach. Now, no doubt you can learn. I think players that play at a high level, yeah, they have experience in certain situations, and I'm not saying that you can't learn things from those players because you absolutely can, but you shouldn't just blindly follow somebody because they played at a high level. Like, to me, that makes no sense. And, this video, when I was watching this video, this thing right here on the left is Pujols talking about, what he's trying to do. And he's talking about how he really tries to take the knob kind of down to the ball, and he wants to attack the ball, you know, down, right? So he keeps making this move when he's talking about how he wants to approach the zone. And he says, I take my knob down to the ball, and then my barrel will follow. And he keeps showing this move. Now, when you watch his game swing, right, you're not gonna see that move. So you don't see a knob down to the ball. You see, much more of a turn, right? The barrel's gonna end up working slightly up through the zone, but you don't see the move that he's showing right there. Now, in his mind, he may feel like he does this, and I always talk about feel and real are never the same. And so players have certain feels that they think they're doing, but when you watch them on video, oftentimes they're not doing that. Um, basically, it's not just baseball; it's any sport has an interesting way of doing that. Where this feel right here may feel like this to the player, and so I've had the experience a lot when I was talking to when I was playing Major League Baseball, professional baseball, and talking with really good hitters. A lot of times they say things like, just do this, just drop the head on the ball, just be short the ball, be down to the ball. All these things, you'd watch them and they wouldn't do what they were saying, but they thought they were. And so, um, that's why I always say, don't just blindly follow players. Like I have no doubt you talk to Albert Pujols for 10 hours about hitting, you're going to learn an awful lot of stuff. But there's going to be some things in there where, he may say something like this is how I get to the ball. And if you take that and say, okay, that's how I'm going to get to the ball, and you actually try to get to the ball like this, you're not going to, you will not be able to hit. Like your path is not even going to be close to what you want it to be. Okay. So, just be careful the advice that you're taking. Don't just blindly follow it just because a player, a guy that played in the major leagues for 20 years said to do it. Just like you shouldn't, if somebody says something to you and they've never played a day in the major leagues, they've never played professional baseball, even if they've never played college baseball, it doesn't mean that you should just blow it off and say, well, I'm not going to listen to you. You didn't play anywhere. Well, what do you know? Because there's plenty of people that know a lot about the swing and a lot about the game that didn't play a really high level of baseball. Just like there's people that play really high levels of baseball that don't always understand how the swing works. So, um, just wanted to throw that out there. It was an interesting comment by the player, and I don't want anyone to listen to anything I have to say just because I played at a so-called high level of baseball. Um, I want them to listen to me because what I'm talking about makes sense. When you study other hitters, they're doing the things that I'm talking about. It really doesn't matter what level I played at, just because I was a good player or good. I don't. You could say I stink, but if someone thinks I'm a good player, doesn't mean they should just follow it just because I'm a good player. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Give us a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Share the video with all your friends. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. And that's all I got. Thanks again. Good luck to you, and we'll talk to you later.